Alrighty. So nice to have you all here and all of you who are watching it later. I was just saying how super excited I get every evening, every class to see who signed in and who's turned up. It's so nice to connect with friends all over the world. Thank you so much. And speaking of gratitude and joy, I'm not going to read anything, any quotes or sutras this evening. I just want to tap into this idea that yoga is this direct line to a sense of bliss, a sense of joy. And I've also got some music playing tonight, which is giving me great joy because since we started doing these virtual classes, I've not had music in my class because I was afraid that it might travel through the microphone and be distracting. But apparently I can, and it doesn't distort your audio. So I'm very grateful to have some music in my life. So just come to a comfortable seat or lie down on your mat in a position that feels comfortable for you. And I'm just going to head over to my mat. And I'd like you please to close your eyes and just allow your breath to flow very freely through your body. Might help to place hands on chest, on belly, to feel that passage of air expand and contract. This never-ending cycle of inhale, exhale. And allow the weight of your body to soften into the earth beneath you. And know that this is yoga, this coming home. Yoga is not something we do so that we look a certain way when we come out of isolation, although that may come. Yoga is also not a way for us to forget or distract ourselves from the disappointment of what we may have lost. All that is here. It is here, it is real, and it is part of this moment. So just trying to embrace what is right here, right now. And this is your yoga. Take a deep, full breath in through your nose. And let it go out through the mouth. Inhale again. And exhale completely. One more breath in your timing, filling all the corners of your lungs. And really let it sigh out as you soften into this beautiful, exquisite moment as it is. And then whether you're lying or sitting, please now very gently make your way up to standing. And take your feet a comfortable distance apart so that you feel very steady and stable. And start to engage Ujjayi breath through the nose. As you inhale your arms up and overhead. And exhale them by your side. Very simple movement. 4 more like that. Inhale, lift them up. Exhale them by your side. Ujjayi breath sounds like the ocean. It's a slight constriction at the base of your throat, allowing the passage of air to flow very smoothly and evenly all the way in and out. One more time. And exhale. Arms by your side. Inhale the arms up and overhead. So reaching through fingertips. And as you exhale this time, trace the front of your body as you curl the spine all the way down to the floor with the fingertips, letting the knees be very soft, head loose. As you inhale, start to trace with the fingertips back up the front of your body. It's like you're giving yourself a beautiful caress. Next, exhale, turn to your right and trace down the right side of your body, curling the spine in. So your spinal rolling, getting space through every vertebra. Inhale, trace the body up. It can feel very nice to have some sense of the body as you touch with the fingertips. Turn to the left and trace with the fingertips all the way down, left side body. Knees can stay soft, hips and toes stay pointing forwards. Inhale, trace the side of the body as you expand and unfurl back to center. And exhale, hands by your side. Coming to the top of your mat now, I'm going to stay facing forward so you can see me. Inhale, arms up. Right hand takes left forearm. Exhale, side stretch to your right. Inhale to center. Swap arms. Left hand takes the right forearm as you stretch to the left. Inhale, center. And you're at the top of the mat. I'd like you to bend the knees just a little as you fold. Swan dive down over the legs, Uttanasana. Hands come onto the shins as you lengthen the back, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. And plant your hands. Step the right foot all the way back, coming into a sun salute C, Surya Namaskar. Inhale, sweep the arms up and back, softening through the hips. Take the arms out nice and wide. And back down to the floor, frame that front foot. Just come back to all fours. So take that left knee back. Stack the shoulders over your wrists. Going to ripple through cow and cat. So continuing to open the spine as you inhale. Heart forward and up. And exhale, starting from the tail, round the spine. Lift the space between your shoulder blades as you gaze to your navel. 2 more breaths, inhale. See if you can find the joy in simply moving. Exhale. 1 more inhale. And exhale. It feels so good to move your body. Tuck your toes, lift the hips up and back. Find your Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward dog. Pedal out the heels, sway the hips. Release. Back so legs long. Lower back, glutes, getting a beautiful, easy stretch out. Find stillness in down dog. Inhale, right leg to the sky behind you. As you exhale, bring it forward, plant it between the hands. Left knee comes down as you sweep the arms up to the sky. Crescent lunge, Anjaneyasana. Arms keep sweeping wide, so you're getting a beautiful heart shoulder opening. Hands to the floor, frame the front foot, and step left foot to join the right. Halfway lift, inhale. And exhale, fold. Let the head nod. Weight in the toes. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, hands home to your heart center. Second side, inhale, arms up. This time we stretch to the right first. Right hand, left forearm, stretching to your right. Inhale, center. Left hand, right forearm, stretch to your left. Inhale, center. Exhale, swan dive down, knees may stay soft. Half lift, hands to the shins to begin with, so you get nice space to get long. And exhale, forward fold, hands to the floor, step the left foot back. left knee down. Inhale, sweep the arms up to the sky, Anjaneyasana. Arms come wide, frame the front foot. This time we step back into downward dog. Straight back with that right leg. Pedaling it out a couple of times. We'll take a nice ripple to plank. Inhale, rise up on the toes, bring the shoulders over the wrists, head level with the body. Exhale, hover the knees as you sweep the hips up and back. 2 more with the breath. Inhale. Strong arms. Exhale. Inhale, ripple forward. With control, firm in the belly. Rising back, downward dog. Stretch it out, feels good. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Exhale, curl it through. Right knee down. Inhale, arms up, reach it. Open the heart. Exhale, goddess arms. Frame the front foot. Step the right foot forward. In light of joy, I actually painted my toenails a bright sunflower yellow on the weekend. Forward fold. Every time I look at them, inhale, rise up. Makes me happy. Exhale, hands to prayer, heart center. It's the little things. Close the eyes. Just pause here. And take a moment to feel the heartbeat behind the thumbs. The solidity of the earth beneath the soles of your feet. And just notice your breath. How are you breathing? How are you feeling? Inhale, sweep the arms up to the sky. Exhale, hands by your side. This time we're going to rise up on the toes. Inhale. Exhale, hands by your side. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale, hands by your side, heels to the ground, breath finishes. Inhale, 1 more time, rising up on the toes, strong through the legs. Bit of a leg day today. Monday's a good day for leg day. Keep the heels down, inhale, arms up, lift the heart, lift the gaze. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana, knees may stay straight this time. Fingertips can stay on the floor as you inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold, step the right foot back, right knee down. Anjaneyasana, inhale. Exhale, goddess arms, hands, frame the front foot. Inhale again, take a nice low lunge. As you exhale, shift the hips over the back knee. Draw the left toes back towards you, half Hanumanasana, half splits. Inhale into the low lunge, open the heart. Exhale, Ardha Hanumanasana. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, Ardha Hanumanasana, and stay. 3 long breaths here. Ujjayi, breathing through the nose, even. Steady. Calm and joyous. Next, exhale, calm back. Bring the hands to the knees. Let the top of the right foot come to the floor, and as you press into the top of the right foot, lift and hover the right knee off the mat. Arrow lunge. Exhale the knee gently down. 2 more. Inhale, hover the back knee. Stretching the entire front of that right leg. 1 more time. Inhale. This time, see if you can hold it. You might even like to lift the arms up to the sky. And exhale, knee, hands to the floor. Right hand stays on the mat. Left hand sweeps open for an easy twist here, reaching it up. Opening from the rib cage, waist. Keep the left hip drawing back towards your right heel. And then bend the right foot. See if you can grab the inside of that right foot and come into a quad stretch, drawing the right heel to the hip. Stretching out that right quadricep muscle, very big muscle. Can take quite a lot of stretch. One more breath in. And as you exhale, slowly release. And take your hand to the inside of that right foot. Heel toe the left foot out to the side. And come into a lizard pose. So you're on the knife edge of that left foot. Left hip is nice and open. And hands are planted on the mat. If you'd like to come down a little lower, you can come down onto your forearms. And if you'd like to increase the stretch in the right leg, tuck the right toes, press into the right heel, and lift the right leg off the floor, right knee off the floor. One more nice even Ujjayi breath in and out. If you're not on your hands, come back up onto the hands. Get really steady with the shoulders over the wrists here. And see if you can sweep that left foot all the way back, coming into a nice high plank. Inhale. As you exhale, lower all the way down to the floor. Release the tops of the feet and inhale into a nice baby cobra. And exhale, lower. Press into the hands, tuck the toes, coming back into high plank and downward facing dog. Sweet dog. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Exhale, right knee forward, right foot between the hands. Left knee down. Inhale, crescent lunge. This time we take hands into prayer. Hook left elbow over the right knee. You're going to twist to your right. Drawing the hands in prayer. I'll do it this way so you can see. Towards the sternum. So the sternum is coming to the thumb. And if you like, you can tuck the back toes, press into the heel, and once again, hover the back knee off the mat. Inhale, come into a high lunge. If your knee's still on the mat, now you can bring it up and off, balancing on the ball of the left toes. Exhale, hands to the floor. Lightly step forward with the left foot. Halfway lift and lengthen. And exhale, fold, let it go, nod the head, weight in the toes. And inhale, circle, sweep, arms wide. Rise up. And bring the hands home to your heart. Inhale, lift the arms, rise up on the toes. Exhale, hands by your side. Two more. Inhale. Finding a drishti gaze point is always helpful with balance. And in life, if you have something to focus on. Helps you to find balance. Inhale. Exhale, heels come down in forward fold all the way from here. Inhale, half lift and lengthen. Exhale, forward fold, left leg steps all the way back, left knee down. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, goddess arms, hands frame the front foot. Inhale, low lunge. And exhale, find that half Hanumanasana, hips over the left knee. Draw the right toes back towards you, dorsiflexing that right foot. Inhale, low lunge. Exhale, half Hanuman. So you're getting lovely hamstring and calf stretch, right leg. Inhale, forward. And exhale, coming into your Ardha Hanumanasana, and stay here. Can you really draw that right thigh back into the hip, into the space behind you? But keep extending through that right heel. If that leg wants to grow long, both directions. The breath helps. One more nice long breath in. Lifting the heart. Exhale, softening a little more. And inhale back to your low lunge. Top of the right foot on the floor. I'm just getting a little notification. I'm going to just double check that you guys can still hear me okay. I think so. Send me a little message if you can't hear me so it pops up on my screen. So you're coming onto the top of the left foot for arrow lunge. Press down into the foot and hover the left knee off the mat. Exhale and release. Inhale and exhale. This time inhale, hands can come to the knees or even lift up to the sky. Very strong stretch all the way up the front of the left leg, left hip flexor, psoas. And exhale, everything down to the floor. Left hand stays grounded, right arm sweeps open, easy twist to your right. Reach it up, flare those right fingertips skyward. And then sweep that right arm back, collect the left foot, quad stretch. Soften the hips forward, left heel to left buttock. Any amount, being very mindful of the left knee. So if there's any pain in your left knee, please ease off. So you want to feel the stretch, but no sharp pain. You can also pad the knee with a blanket or fold the mat over for a little extra. Last breath here. Exhale, release that left foot. And bring the right hand to the inside of the right foot as you heel toe right foot wide, coming onto the knife edge for Uttan Pristhasana, lizard pose, opening out that right hip. Option to come onto your forearms. Option to tuck left toes, press into left heel, and extend left leg long. Staying with the breath. Use your breath to let you know whether you need to ease off, whether the evenness is still possible, the joy, the easeful sukha is still possible here. Come back up onto the hands. Weight of the shoulders over the wrists as you sweep the right foot all the way back, come into high plank, extend through the heels, press into the hands, shoulder blades flatten. Exhale, elbows wrap close to the body as you lower all the way down. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, release. Tuck the toes, you can come back through an easy or high plank to your downward facing dog. Enjoying the stretch through the spine, the lengthening of the crown of the head to the space between the hands, the heels towards the floor and the tailbone lifting up to the sky. Also, a bit of an inversion. Down dog is actually very nourishing because our head is lower than our heart. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale it through between the hands. Right knee down. Crescent lunge, Anjaneyasana. Hands come to prayer. Hook right elbow over that left knee. Draw the heart open. So you're really getting a really beautiful twist through the torso. Option to tuck right toes and once again press into the right heel. Lift the right knee off the mat. From here we come to high lunge. Inhale, arms up to the sky. Exhale, goddess arms. Frame the front foot. Lightly step right foot to join the left. Halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up. And exhale, hands to your heart. Once again, close your eyes and just feel the heartbeat behind the thumbs. Notice the ground beneath your feet. And you can release your hands by your side and just feel the energy pulse through your palms. Staying with Ujjayi breath. It's even ocean breath flowing in and out, bringing lightness and love. And this receptive in-breath. And bringing strength and stability through every out-breath as you breathe up and out. Let's come back to the top of your mat. And just take a moment to check if you've got any parts of the body that you want to kind of move or wriggle out or bounce a little bit on the feet. Give your body a little shake and release. Another part of having music to practice to that I really love is sometimes you can have a little dance break in the middle of your yoga practice. Always an option. So this time I'd like you to bring big toes to touch. Heels are naturally about an inch apart, coming into Tadasana. Kneecaps are lifted, tailbone long to the floor. Lower ribcage in, but sternum lifted, collarbones broad, and fingertips reach to the floor. Soft palate reaches up through the crown of the head to the sky, and you feel so strong and stable here, Tadasana. Inhale, lift the arms up to the sky. Lift the heart and gaze, and exhale, hands by your side. Inhale, lift the arms, lift the gaze, and rise up on the toes as we did before. As you exhale, hands into prayer, and we come into a squat prayer pose. Hands, prayer at heart center, and you sit back on the heels, on your toes in a squat. Inhale. Exhale, take the knees wide so you can plant the hands down to the floor, and then step or jump back to high plank. So you can take the toes a little bit wider than hip distance apart, just for added stability here. Inhale, find a steady plank, draw belly button to spine. Engage the arms, the hands really rooted into the floor. Nice bind with the hands. Inhale. As you exhale, we're going to come into a little push-up. So just halfway down, elbows bent 90 degrees, and then press back up. And a little side plank here. So opening onto the outside of the right foot, inside of the left foot. Left arm reaching up to the sky. Vashisthasana. Exhale, back to high plank. Rolling back onto the balls of the toes. Exhale, little push up again. You can always have the knees on the floor if you need. And then rolling onto the outer left foot, inner left foot, reach it up. Exhale, high plank. One more breath in. Little smile as you exhale all the way down to the floor. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, lower. We're going to take another cobra, but hover the hands. So really draw your shoulder blades together on the back. Elbows want to reach towards each other behind the back. And exhale. We'll take one more. This time, you can stay with one of those options or lift the hands up behind you in a Shalabhasana variation, as if you're gripping a block or there was a magnet or something really attractive between your left and right hands that are drawing them together behind your back. Lift the heart. One more breath in. And exhale. That's a great counter pose for all the time on our devices. Hands beneath the shoulders, tuck the toes, press up, downward facing dog. Use it as a rest, stretch it out. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Exhale it through, warrior two. So reach your warrior forward and back, soften the shoulders, and just find a really joyous, stable warrior two. Inhale, rise up, straighten the front leg, hands to prayer. Exhale, warrior two. Two more like that. Inhale, rise up. Nice and slow. It's not about getting from one pose to the other, but the entire journey from one to the other. Last time. Inhale. Enjoying every moment of the practice. And then let the left arm sweep all the way forward and come into warrior one. So that back heel is going to angle a little bit further back, toes pointing a little bit more towards the top left-hand corner of your mat. As you inhale, reach up, hips square to the front of your mat. As you exhale, engage the belly, hover the arms over the front knee, and then really strong through the back leg to stand back up. Front knee stays bent. Exhale, reach it forward. Inhale, strong legs bring you up. Exhale, reach it forward, building lots of heat here. I'm sweating. Exhale, you can stay right here for another 3 breaths or come into warrior three. So if you come into warrior three, try bringing the arms back first. Lift that left leg parallel with the floor. Point the toes down to the floor. Extend through the heel. If this feels good, take your airplane arms out to the sides. Still want more? Extend your arms out in front of you and breathe. Whichever variation you're in, see if you can come up to standing with the left knee bent into the chest. We're going to take a little Nataraj variation. So holding on to the inside of that left foot and taking it up behind you any amount. Just finding balance. So for you, this might be it. Otherwise, you might like to shift center of balance forward. Bring right arm forward. Kick the left foot back into the left hand. Lift the heart. Smile when you wobble. And slowly come back out and step back into your warrior one. Warrior two. And then turn to your left. Parallel the outside edges of the feet and inhale your arms up and overhead. As you exhale, wide-legged forward fold, Prasarita Padottanasana. You can take your peace fingers round your big toes. As you allow the crown of your head to soften down to the floor. Another delicious inversion. So we like to insert inversions in between the strong poses. It's this rest that allows the body to integrate and continue. And it allows the body to not burn out. So important to stagger and plan for rest in between the hard work. Release the big toes if you've got them there. Bring the hands to the hips and behind your back. Interlace the fingers behind the back. See if you can draw the palms of the hands together. Elbows micro bent as you reach the arms overhead. Opening the shoulders as the hands come down towards the floor overhead. Staying with Ujjayi. Keeping the energy in the body by breathing through the nose. One more breath in. And as you exhale, bring the hands back to the sacrum, down to the floor. Hands beneath the shoulders as you rise up halfway. And then turn the toes out 45 degrees and bend into your left knee. So I'm not mirroring you right now. And come into Skandasana. You can use the fingertips for support. This left foot may or may not be flat on the floor. It doesn't matter. Stretching out that right leg, pointing the right toes up to the sky, and switch sides. Told you it was a bit of a leg day. And one more time over to your left. So we're going to do a little tricky transition here. Take the hands into prayer at the heart. And on the next inhale, we're going to take the weight into the right foot, stand up and come into warrior two. You got it, nice. And back into your Skandasana. Two more times, warrior two. Skandasana. Last time. Warrior two. Good job. And cartwheel the hands down on the floor. Step back into high plank. Take a vinyasa of your choice or a child's pose if you need it. Exhale. I'm going to take upward dog and downward facing dog. Everyone meet here in a nice downward dog. And you've got the option to step, fairy step, or jump back to the top of the mat. When you're ready, halfway lift and fold. Inhale, rise up, reach up, and exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, the arms straight back up, rise up on your toes. Exhale, come into prayer pose. Inhale, the knees wide, place the hands down on the floor. Step or jump back into your high plank. Inhale, steady. Exhale, roll onto the outside of the left foot, side plank, Vashisthasana. Exhale, high plank. Just one push out here. Exhale. And inhale. Onto the right side. Exhale, high plank. Inhale long. Exhale all the way down. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, release. Cobra with hovered hands, drawing shoulder blades, elbows together. And exhale. Same again. Lifting up, reaching the hands back. Magnetizing the palms towards each other. One more lovely inhale. And a sweet exhale brings the hands back beneath the shoulders, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Left leg reaches to the sky. Find warrior two. And again, just feeling into your body, how can you make this warrior so sweet? Inhale, rise up. Warrior two. With the breath, inhale up. Vira two. Inhale. So the legs are sweetly moving. Continuous movement. Keep sweeping the right leg arm all the way forward. Readjust that back foot for warrior one. Inhale. Engage the belly, core strong. Exhale, hover. Inhale, reach. Exhale, hover. One more. Inhale, reach. Front knee stay steady and bend. Exhale, hover. Stay right here or take your Vera 3. Reaching right leg back. Toes point down, hips stay square. Arms to aeroplane or extended. And rise up. Coming into a Nataraj variation, holding on to the back, to the right foot, kicking right foot into the right hand as you take the weight of the body forward. You can hold the inside edge of that right foot. Shiva dancing on the demon of ignorance, Nataraj. And gently release. Can you come back into your warrior 1 and warrior 2? And then come back into your wide-legged forward fold prep. I'm just going to turn and face you. Inhale up. Exhale, fold. Enjoy your inversion. You might like to walk the hands through to the space behind you. Take the peace fingers around the toes again, bending the elbows wide, drawing torso down towards the thighs, crown of head down towards the floor. And inhale, rise up halfway. This time, bending into that right knee, turning the toes out 45 degrees, coming into your skandasana, stretching out left inner thigh. Switch sides. Stay with the breath. Easeful through the upper body. Switch sides again. Take the hands to prayer at your heart. And rise up to your warrior 2. Come back into your skandasana. Inhale up. Steady, smooth and strong. Last one, skandasana. Rise up. Cartwheel hands down to the floor. Step back to your high plank. Child's pose or vinyasa with knees on or off the mat. All the way down to cobra or upward dog variation. Lifting back to downward facing dog your way. Going long, enjoying dog. It may be the last one of this class, so stretching out here and then finding your way back to the top of the mat. Halfway lift and fold. Nod your head. And inhale, sweep the arms up to the sky. And exhale, hands home to your heart. Close your eyes. Release your hands by your side and feel into it. So sweet. Just open your eyes again. Inhale the arms up, rise up on the toes. Exhale, come into the prayer pose one more time. Just find your balance. There's serenity here. And then place your hands down behind you to support you into Navasana, boat pose. So firm through the belly, firm through the core. You might like to take the arms out in balance, or you can keep the hands behind the knees and just breathe here. If you want a little extra work through the abdominals today, you're going to inhale. As you exhale, come down into a low boat and draw your hands over to your right hand side. Inhale back up. Exhale, hands to the left, low boat. Inhale up, 2 more times each side. Exhale right. Inhale. Exhale left. Inhale. Exhale right. Inhale. Last one. Exhale left. Inhale. And release down to the floor. Windshield wiper your knees side to side, releasing. And please come down onto your backs. Keep your knees bent and heel toe your feet as wide as the mat. And give yourself a hug, reaching your arms over the chest, reaching for opposite shoulder blades in constructive rest. Feet are apart, knees resting against each other. And starting to wind down here. So the strong practice, the rigor of our yang part of the practice brings tapas, or fire, that rigor that burns off everything extraneous until we're left with this beautiful distilled essence. Swap your arms over the other way, please. This is what we're going for. That ability to let everything else go and arrive at what is already perfect. Take the arms out wide. Feet stay where they are. Shift your hips over to your left and let the knees roll out to your right side. So coming into a supine twist. Take the right foot on top of the left knee and draw the left knee away from the hips. So you're lengthening the left thigh bone. If it's comfortable, gently turn your gaze to your left fingertips. And close your eyes. Allow your belly to soften. Allow the skin on your face to smooth. And allow the breath to flow naturally now. So no need for ujjayi or any other pranayama. Breath guiding state of body, state of mind, one and the same. Inhale. Stay for the exhale. And gently release the right foot from the left knee. And bring the left knee and the right back to center and your gaze back to center. Lift and square your hips again. And roll the knees out to your left. Left foot comes on top of the right knee, drawing the right thigh long and away from the body as you turn your gaze over to your right fingertips. Again, release your belly. Soften your face. And just allow the body to weigh down into the earth in a nice, deep supine twist. Breath flows naturally. Inhale. Stay for the exhale. Release left foot from the right knee. Draw right knee, left knee back to center, gaze back to center, and hips back to center. Hug the knees in, give them a squeeze. Gently rocking forward, back, and side to side. Roll all the way out to one side and spiral up to sitting. And take your feet out in front of you with the soles of the feet touching. Quite a wide diamond shape here. Take the hands beside you to lengthen through your sit bone and lift your heart. Let your shoulders soften. Inhale. As you exhale, start to walk your hands forward as you hinge from the hip. Just pausing when you feel your back start to round. Take another breath in. And this exhale, allow your back to round. Allow your head to come down to the chest, down towards the floor, towards the feet. Just allow your awareness to soften, turn inward. Every breath, a release and an acceptance. This is the path to your joy and your bliss. Just staying here for another minute or so. You might find that each breath softens the body forward a little more. The hips opening out naturally. You might even like to slide the hands underneath the shins, the calves, and turn the palms face up to give the fingers a little wriggle, check that they're relaxed. And then if your hands beneath the legs, just gently bring them out. Use the hands to support you to roll back up to sitting. And just draw the knees together for a moment. And we're going to take our Agni Stambhasana, fire log pose. So please bring your right shin parallel with the top of your mat and cross your left shin in front of that. So it's a very wide cross-legged position. Once again, use your fingertips to lengthen the spine. And exhale, fold forward. So this time we're really working into that outer hips. And you may just like to pause with your hands like tripod legs or kickstands holding you. Or if there's room for your torso to come down towards the shins, releasing the head. Let your breath flow. Inhale. Stay for the exhale. And slowly walk the hands back towards you, rising up to sit. And switch the cross of the legs over. So left shin parallel, right shin in front of that. The heels are more or less in line with the opposite knee. It's quite a wide shape as you inhale. And then exhale to walk forward, finding your kickstand arm or your forward fold. Very gentle, tiny movements facilitate a deep release, a little grounding of the seat, a little swaying, tiny movement side to side as you get into each hip and lengthen the spine, heart down towards the calves and shins and floor. Head release, back and head long. Inhale. Stay and deepen as you exhale. And then inhale your way slowly back up. Very slowly coming to sit. Take the feet out in front of you and release the hips with that windshield wiper action. But very slow. And then lie down on your back. One more time. Just making sure you have what you'd like for Shavasana within reach. Taking a happy baby or just hugging the knees into the chest and giving them a squeeze. The happy baby is outside edges of the feet with the hands as you rock side to side. Gently bringing the knees together. Cup the hands over your knees and draw some nice big circles. Massaging the sacrum, the ever supportive lower back. When we hold all those people around us, sometimes this lower back can go into a little bit of overload. So here we give it all the love, changing directions with the circles, knowing that when you give to yourself, you're giving to all those who need you for support. And then hug your knees into your chest one more time. And lay the legs long on the floor. Give the ankles a little shake to release. Take the arms out by your side. Flatten the shoulder blades into the floor. Loosen the jaw, loosen the tongue. Relax your eyes and scalp. Shavasana. If you're listening to the steps of recording, you can stay as long as you like. Only when you're ready, may you start to breathe a little deeper. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Joyously stretch out through your arms overhead, through the toes, and hug your knees in. Releasing the lower back again. Gently roll out to one side. Pause there for a moment before slowly making your way back to sitting. Bring hands to prayer at your heart. And sweet, sweet heart. Bring the hands to prayer at your forehead, seat of your innate wisdom. Bring your hands to prayer above you, acknowledging your divinity. And then please bow down to the earth, full of gratitude for this practice, this moment, this yoga. And come back up and add your heart, healing practice. Namaste.